Hey everybody, Jake here with TrendSpider to do the second video of this weekend's analysis, which is on QQQ. So we're comparing the daily versus the weekly here. But one thing to really highlight about TrendSpider is the ability to see multiple time frames on a single chart. So in this case, we have the daily price action really respecting the long-term indicators and price levels. So this is, as I mentioned, the daily price. However, this is the weekly Keltner channels overlaid on the daily price action. So what we can see here, and this is a very, very cool phenomenon, essentially this short-term trend line, which is essentially channel support, has been created from the short-term price action, daily price action, respecting the lower band here on the Keltner channel. So this is the first kind of bounce. And so, this first bounce, we did not have this trend line yet. However, we bounced up right to the midpoint of the Keltner channel and then right back down to the lower part of the channel. So this is something that is just really kind of cool to see, price action self-fulfilling. And the thing is once we bounced off this again, that gave us the 2 points to be able to create this trend line. So now the Keltner channel on the weekly side of things is essentially coinciding perfectly with the daily trend line support. So something that's very cool to watch. We also have the midpoint really acting as the resistance area here for this trend line. So these two weekly Keltner lines have now created the daily trend lines for this current channel that we are in. So something very cool to see. Right now on the daily, we are kind of in this inverse head and shoulders, if you will. The thing is, this is a pretty bearish candle setup into Monday. So this can easily break down and move down to the channel support below, which would coincide with the lower weekly Keltner band. So we'll just have to see what happens. All in all, though, the RSI is looking like it may break down here on the daily through the weekly RSI. So as we mentioned in the last video, the solid line is the daily RSI, which is shown here. And then the dotted line is the weekly RSI overlaid on the same chart. So we can look at this as kind of a study where anytime that the short-term time frame breaks down through the longer-term time frame or breaks to the upside, that can be a possible signal of a momentum change. So definitely something to play around with. Each ticker is going to be a little bit different, so definitely keep that in mind when you're playing around with this. But definitely you're going to find some interesting patterns, and you will have plenty of things to mess around with on the platform. From a weekly candle perspective, we've got the big bearish engulfing candle here, oversold on the RSI. Really, the most oversold we've been since 2012. So essentially, this is a very interesting kind of study to look at, because the last time we were this oversold was at $62, $63 on QQQ. Now we're in the same spot on the RSI, but we are almost 300% higher in price. So that's something to definitely keep in mind to show how much we've really gone up over the last 5 to 6 years. And if this longer term price channel breaks, that could really spark fear, panic, especially for technical traders watching this area, because this is a very defined channel. I guarantee you we're not the only ones watching this. So if this does break, that really may cause some mayhem in the market. We'll just have to see what happens. But all in all, we're not financial advisors. We cannot tell what's going to happen. We can just kind of give it our thoughts on the market and showcase some of the features that we have on TrendSpider. So thank you guys so much for listening in. If you have any questions about the system, if you'd like to sign up for a demo, please reach out and we would be happy to get you signed up. If you'd like to quickly sign up for a demo, just go to TrendSpider.com-demo. That's not it. However, you just go to TrendSpider.com and go to get a demo. That's how it's going to get. Sorry, it was -demo.php. My bad. But if you'd like to sign up for a demo, this is how you do it. If you have any questions at all other than that, you can also reach out very quickly through our chat here, and we will get back to you as soon as we can. Thank you so much for listening in, and have a great weekend.